Scorpio, hello. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet, and welcome if you are new to our soul family, our soul tribe. I'm very happy you are here. Thank you for joining me. My name is Christine. You can also call me Chris. I don't mind either. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs. Welcome to your September 2022 Love Messages reading. Of course, this is also your love tarot reading, your love oracle reading. No, there's nothing there coming out. And of course, your channeled love messages and channeled song messages reading. This is a general reading. Please take what is for you and let the rest go. Also, please remember, you have free will. Your person has free will. Everyone has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, and do change. Please do not make any life-changing decisions based on a tarot reading. These are yours. So this is how it is going today, Scorpio. By the way, you probably already know this, but this is a no contact and or in separation reading. Let's get one last shuffle. We'll get the rest of your cards down. Speaking of down, down below, I do have playlists for all signs. If you would like to cross-watch for your person or what is in your chart, just be prepared. Sometimes when you cross-watch, there are messages you might not want to hear. I also have down there no contact and or in separation pick a cards, and this just got pushed off with my hand, as well as mystery readings. That is a new series, so there are not a lot there, but that will be filling up. DM to DF readings, those are under the twin flame readings, by the way. If you are on a twin flame journey, I have very long, very detailed, in-depth readings for you. You can reach them also down below in the description. Is this yours? Yes, it is. And lastly, messages from your person. Those are for everyone, twin flames, soulmates. You can also find those on the channel and below. Okay, let's get this last cut deck, Scorpio. Let's get the last of your reading down. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please show us the cards for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, and anyone here today? Aho. That is yours. A little bit of interesting. It was kind of weird to handle. Be interesting to see what is there. Let me move this a little bit here. Yeah, I'm a card straightener. So just a warning. I try to do it throughout the whole reading. I never get anything straight. It is, yeah, just kind of how it goes. Let's see. All right, so let's get your overall energy. Overall energy card, please. Aho. There we go. That is it. It is the Emperor. All right, guys. Divine masculine energy, but divine feminines come through also. You see that ankh there? That is all about, well, it's loving energy, but it's feminine and masculine energy. That is the yin yang. So, yes, if you are on a twin flame journey, you are already here in this reading. If you're not, don't worry, let that go. Most definitely does not mean that it's not your reading. Okay, guys, by the way, I do have more tarot and oracle love messages, more love song messages, Lenormand, angel cards, you name it, all around me, ready to go should they want to come into the reading. That's not always the case. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. It can be clarifying, it can be validating a message, or it can simply be, excuse me, I'm already tongue-tied, be bringing in new insight. So we'll see if that's wanting to happen today. We have the Seven of Pentacles as your first card. Scorpio, that is Taurus energy. Here we go. There is that infinity symbol as well. Leo energy, the Strength card. By the way, when I talk about the zodiac energy, a lot of people really like to hear that. And if their person comes through, something in their chart, they come through, and that's fine. That's why I do it. But if it's not for you, let that go, because not everybody wants to hear it. Because I do need to tell you, it's also about the zodiac energies as I'm bringing that into you. Okay, so we have the Five of Cups, guys, and the Two of Wands. Really interesting in Cancer's reading. This was Pisces reading. Was this Pisces? Yeah, Pisces reading. It was a pretty key player. Also here in the partnership placement. Two of Wands. Aries energy. Wow. Okay, so let's see what is going on over here in particular. Yeah, that card, look, the Hierophant. More divine masculine energy. Also Taurus energy. This is the counterpart to the High Priestess. This is the counterpart to the Empress. Very interesting. This was that card that was kind of feeling funny. Look at that. It's the Ace of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. And what is going on here in the naughty corner? It's the Eight of Pentacles, Virgo energy, and the Queen of Wands. All right, guys, so this is Aries energy, by the way, and let's just get this a little bit straight. By the way, if you are new to my readings, I will tell you this is what I lovingly and in good humor call the naughty corner, and it just has evolved over time, over my little over a year here on YouTube, where your person's energy goes. Can be telling us the story of breadcrumbing, ghosting, and it can be coming through in really beautiful cards. And also it really is just telling us the story of what happened, something really strong on your person's mind from the past, current energy, or upcoming. Very interesting. In the naughty corner, we see the Ace of Pentacles here. So right below the Hierophant card, there's already a lot of messages coming through. I just need to straighten this. Is that straight, guys? I can hear you saying, yeah, that's good enough. Okay, let's get started. Scorpio, I want to talk first about your overall energy, the Emperor card. So again, we know this is divine masculine energy, divine feminine energy here as well. I really feel the counterpart here to the Emperor has made its way into the reading. We don't see it here in the reading. I might be pulling a little more tarot. We will see. I have some decks here ready to go because I'm really feeling the Empress here. Now, it's very clear that your person has been not only hiding their feelings for you, but there's a lot of control kind of going on here, guys. A little bit of a battle of egos. The ego is very, very strong here. Your person also, I got to tell you, it's really clear right next to the Hierophant, kind of everywhere here. There's a strong influence of, I want to say, a third party. We also see that in the Two of Wands. I don't think that that third party, Scorpio, is another romantic interest so much. It can be that there's a really strong romantic influence, especially for those of you on a twin flame journey. This is not a twin flame reading, as you know, but boy, if you're on a twin flame journey, you're definitely here. But I gotta tell you, it's really clear that there's a lot of influence by a third party. And what I mean by that is I feel like we can see that also in the Hierophant energy. I feel like it has to do with family of origin, possibly. It can't even be somebody's kind of in their whispering in their ear, some interference. There's a really strong interference here, some blocks. Can also simply be what is in their head. And I gotta tell you, it feels like it's a really big part of this disconnection, this separation, is your person kind of holding on to some of those ideas. For some of you too, that's also including long distance. Now, we're going to get a lot more into this, but what's really interesting with Emperor energy is, yeah, there's a lot of ego and control here. They kind of want to navigate how things are going, the control. How else can I say that? It's coming through with your person, but it's also coming through that, yeah, there's something behind the scenes that have been doing that with them. That's what I want to tell you. And the Empress, as you know, can grow anything. The Empress is beginning, planting these seeds or nurturing these seeds. I want to say that is Mother Earth energy, Gaia energy, guys. And the Emperor is kind of wanting to shape it. Now, again, I do feel a lot of the control issues between the two of you, power struggles, that's what I want to say, but I really feel other people coming through. We're going to talk about that in just a moment. I want to get into your very first placement. Now, your very first placement can be all you, Scorpio, can be all your person, can be both of you. You're both here, very much both here, but Scorpio, I want to talk about you right now. You really want this to work. I feel that you have been working, but the obstacles that your person has there, which they also have, if that makes sense to you. Almost, I don't want to say quietly, but I kind of feel like, and it's a lot like, well, you, Scorpio, it's very emotional, and you've been doing it, and you've been doing it, and you've been hiding it, kind of tempering it, holding it down. And it feels like emotionally now you've had enough. And that's what I want to say. You are a master of your emotions, Scorpio. Doesn't mean you don't have them. That's for sure. You have a lot of emotions, but you can sometimes control them so much that when they do come to light, it's a lot. And I do feel like right now you are, it's coming up here. We're seeing here in the Seven of Pentacles, a lot of what you've been doing, a lot of maybe not even, as I said, not putting that out into the conscious, but just kind of in the subconscious here of all the things that you've wanted, all the dreams that you've had connected to this connection. And I got to tell you, what's coming through really strong too is, well, Venus energy, that is the planet of love. Also Neptune, that's the higher octave actually of Venus. And that's really not wanting those obstacles here. That Neptune is the planet of, I want to say, inspiration. It's like a higher level of, higher spiritual level here. And combined with that Venus energy, it's something that you've really been working on, really wanting to work. And you have known for a while that your person was not committing. There's the really strong battle too. I feel like maybe there wasn't a lot of communication. Actually, it's not maybe. I do feel like there wasn't a lot of communication about who was doing what or who wanted this more. That was just going on and going on. And now it's reached a point where that is coming out. That is coming out, the control issues, the kind of the battle for, I'm going to say the battle, it doesn't feel like a battle, but I do have to say, I do feel that emotions are really high. So it can be that some of you have had, or this is also a lot here we see in the partnership placement in the Five of Cups, that there was a really emotional conversation toward the end and the separation. And it can also be that that is coming now. And we're going to talk more about that later. And we see here also in the Strength card, so many raw emotions. Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about zodiac energy just to remind you it comes through, and I'm always going to send that through, but take it or leave it, because it's not just about, oh, my person is here, oh, I'm here. It really is about the energy behind that. And we have here this Taurus energy, all the work going through. We have here the Leo energy and what is coming through, and you can see it. First of all, there is that infinity symbol again, guys. That also, as you know, is an 8. This is the Strength card. This is an 8. 8 is a lot of things. 8 is about healing. 8 is a number of action. 8 is actually, interestingly, considered a lucky number, but 8 is also really connected to Saturn. And that is feeling, I want to say, kind of staying committed through tough times. That's what I want to tell you. And I feel, Scorpio, that you have just been in and doing the work and staying there and waiting. There's been a lot of patience here. And Scorpio, I feel like you've reached your limit. That's what it feels here to me, really strong. There's a really, really strong feeling. There's that word again, strong, as we look at the Strength card, a lot of raw emotions. And I do feel here, in particular with this infinity symbol, also this 8, that it is going to be a time to talk. And we can see here, Scorpio, you've been trying to get your person to talk in subtle ways, in a Scorpio kind of way, but not anymore. I do feel like that is changing. And we see here in the partnership placement in the Five of Cups, guys, and in the Two of Wands coming right below it. First of all, the Five of Cups we see here. You've been very disappointed. I do feel that your person has a lot of regret here. And part of what I feel the regret that's coming through with this Five of Cups, it's really connecting to the Hierophant energy. So that can be telling us there's a third party. For some of you, this is a person in your person's life. It's a partner perhaps, but I'm going to leave it at that because that is not for everyone. I want to tell you, for a lot of you, and it can be both, it can be a combination of these things that I'm going to talk about. long distance is really strong here. It's a very strong energy here. We see that in the Two of Wands. Also, as I said, the third party. And that third party can be what I feel really strongly here too, which is that Hierophant energy. This influence, I want to say, of Mercury as well. We see that here we see it in the Five of Cups, we see it in the Hierophant, and that is a feeling of, I want to say, duty, expectations to, maybe it's a particular person in your person's ear. Family energy can also just be the expectations. There's a really strong connection here. You can see that. And if you also put the Five of Cups down here, of the differences here between you, culture, location, religion, family of origin, something here that your person was, that was really affecting this connection here. We can see it. It's a really strong tie. And again, here with this Five of Cups, we also see it. Your person has a lot of regret, I feel like, for not, maybe, I don't know if sticking up for you is the right word, but not being committed to you. That's what I want to tell you. There is a strong feeling of non-committal energy here. It's not just because this is a no separation reading. It's very, very much felt here. And I want to tell you with this Five of Cups too, that's also really connected to the five senses. So I do feel here, Scorpio, that everything has been really hurting you. And we're seeing here in the partnership placement again, in the Two of Wands. This is about the two of you. This is about a decision that I feel like you've kind of made recently. It's always been there. As I said, you haven't really been communicating well with your person, both of you. You have not been communicating. We see that here. There's been a lot of conflicting energy, and I do feel that is around family, long distance energy, culture, religion, another person. Now, we see that here. You're both here, but we also see that one of these wands is bolted down, Scorpio. One of them is not moving. It's immovable. The other wand here, I feel, is the wand that your person is holding on to, and that is you. Holding on to this World card energy. This feels really, really big. This decision that I feel you've made to talk to your person is big because it's been boiling up. But I gotta remind you, we are in Mercury. We're in Mercury pre-shade right now, and when you're watching this, it can be that it's past the pre-shade and already in the retrograde. Probably, actually, for a lot of you, Mercury retrograde is going to be going on from September 9th, till October 1st. So, not a great time for communication here, but I do feel that communication is coming. We can see the disappointment. Your person also has a lot of regret. And I feel like this decision here, we see it in the Hierophant, we see it in the Emperor, we really see it everywhere here, does have a lot to do with the Hierophant energy. So whether that is kind of standing up to maybe some ideals that they were taking on as their own that weren't their own, is what I want to say. Another person, or possibly just the expectations here. And for some of you, it really is about the long distance energy as well. We see that here in this Aries energy, in the Two of Wands. That is the energy of love. That is the relationship. This is the passion behind it. I do feel this is a really passionate partnership. I gotta say too, we've seen the Hierophant energy that you are both very physically attracted to each other. That's just something I don't really normally talk about, but I did want to bring through for you. But this Hierophant energy is really strong, guys. This possible religion, cultural differences, and I do feel like your person here has been really tied up in that, whether they've taken it on as their own or it's just something that has really gotten in this connection. We see here again that they have been really hiding their feelings. You see all that emotional energy down there, but it's still there. And it's also there right with a mountain on the top of it, quite a few mountains actually. And really interesting too, the Emperor is a number 4, and that is all about the 4 areas of stability here, guys: emotional, physical, mental, and spiritual. And I do feel we see with the Hierophant card that there is some possibly some big spiritual differences between you, or as I said, something in your person's mind or even a person in their life that is affecting that and how they have behaved and how they see this. Now, this is really tied to family energy here, in particular with that 5, and it's also really tied to Mercury, which is the all about communication and travel here. So you can see where this is going in terms of what has held your person back, and maybe even this has to do with, the long distance energy for some of you of being in the same place. But it has really caused a lot of conflict and instability in this partnership. And we go here right down to the Ace of Pentacles, and we see what your person wants. And we see here that they're coming out of that. They're coming out of that. And it can be based on a communication that you've already had that has been kind of ruminating, I want to say, just kind of there in your person's energy. Maybe it could be a message you have already sent, or something your person is simply coming to now. But we see here in the Ace of Pentacles, it really is a kind of come out of nowhere. And what's really interesting about this is, well, this is a seed. And this is what I also want to talk about with the 7 of Pentacles. This has been a very popular energy lately. I think, was this Cancer? No, I think this might have been an Earth sign. Anyway, we are also coming up to a full moon in Pisces. Talk about emotional energy. That's going to be September 10th, I want to say. And we see here that I feel like this communication is going to be around that time. It's not going to be for everyone that it is, but I got to tell you, even if it's not right now in your energy, Scorpio, this is all about you questioning all the work that you have put into the partnership here. There is a really big emotional kind of break here. You've been trying to get your person to talk for a while. You've been holding back, and you've also, what I want to say, has been hiding. Yeah, we talked about that a little, hiding your emotions. You're the master of emotions, Scorpio. But I don't feel like you're going to do that anymore. And in particular here, as we see with the Ace of Pentacles, should you be having this conversation, your person coming out of nowhere, I feel, holding on to that pentacle, that is the seed. And we see that here saying, wait a minute here. I want to talk about this. I know I have been not very agreeable, not really committing. I've been involved in, and I want to say involved in fill in the blanks, because it feels like there's been a heavy influence on your person here. That's what I want to say. And they're coming here with this pentacle, guys. Really, you see this doorway here. It's open. They're saying, hey, do you want to come through here? Do you want to walk through here and have a new start, have a future with me? And I feel like this is going to sound so crazy, but I feel, Scorpio, like you're kind of going to give him an earful, I guess I want to say here. Really give him an earful. There's a super strong decision here. Some of you may have even decided with this 5 of Cups and this 2 of Wands that you're not going to do it, that you're tired of waiting, or it's not going to work for you. I don't think that's for everyone, because Scorpio, you are quite loyal. There is a really strong tie to your person here. We see that really everywhere. Even in the 8 of Pentacles, guys, we're seeing it here. In the Strength card as well. That is it. We're seeing it in the divine feminine, divine masculine energy here, this loving energy here with this Ankh, that you are both really connected, very spiritually connected. For some of you, your families know each other. That's not going to be for everyone. But this person is definitely a soulmate. And for those of you on a twin flame journey, your twin flame is here. And yes, you can have one twin flame, as we know, many soulmates, romantic or otherwise. So whether you're on a twin flame journey, again, please let that go if you're not. It's definitely your reading if you are still here. This is a soulmate for sure. But that doesn't always mean when we're soulmates, you have this contract with them too, and you are working things out. You're coming to help each other and move to new levels spiritually here, and we see that. But I see some of you, Scorpio, are quite fed up and might be moving on, might even be just for a while here, but you're very frustrated. But a lot of you are sticking around, I gotta say. You're really wanting to hear what your person has to say, but please, I can't stress this enough. Be careful if you are having conversations coming up here, in particular under the harvest moon, also the fruit moon, the barley moon, and wouldn't you know it, it's also called the hungry ghost moon. So for those of you that have been ghosted, yeah, interesting that that is coming up here. Of course, we're in Virgo season, but we are coming up to the harvest moon here. It's kind of time to take stock. That harvest moon coming up, should you have this conversation now, be careful because it's really emotional time. And it is that time when you're coming and looking at the seeds that you've planted and are saying, well, do I want this? Because your person, should they be coming soon, especially out of nowhere, is saying that, yeah, let's plant this here. And you're saying, yeah, I've already planted all these seeds. And now it's time. I'm looking at it and I'm saying, do I want to harvest this? Because I'm extremely emotional. I've been trying to get you to talk for a long time. Look how I have been feeling. I'm so disappointed. I might, Scorpio's person, I might cross over to this bridge, to this fortress here, and I might start over. I don't know. I see you're still there, but look, our cups are empty. Our cups are empty. Look at all the emotional energy here. And I've had it. I've been trying to get you to talk. Where are you? Yeah, this is a spiritual connection. We're connected. I love you, but that I'm hearing so strongly. I love you, but, and I might make this decision. I hear you saying, you're looking off here into the distance. You're looking off into the horizon, holding on to this. This is a big deal. It's a big deal because you know your person has been tied to their ego. They've been tied to some particular beliefs. For some of you, that means not wanting to move physically from a location or move mentally, spiritually, emotionally. We see that in the Emperor card. There's a very strong patriarchal energy, I want to say here, that does come through. We know that it's a very strong authoritative energy, and it can be controlling. And I do feel that there are influences controlling, but your person as well. And you're just frustrated. I feel you're very frustrated with it. And it's kind of like you make a decision, you know what, off the pot, or I'm out of here. That's really, Scorpio, what I'm feeling. Some of you might even be saying that and might go and then think, okay, I'm going to peek and say, did they get that? Are they still there? Because there is the battle of the wills between the two of you. There is some ego here. I gotta say, you've been hiding your feelings because, yeah, you are a master of emotion. Despite everything you've been going through and despite how soft you are in there, a Scorpio, a scorpion underneath that hard shell, all that beautiful, soft, sensitive side to you, yeah. And it's coming out here. And I feel like you've been holding this mouth open and saying, come on already. Talk to me. Let's talk about this. And for some of you, whether you're going there or they're coming here, an actual, as I said, an actual physical move, but it's also just about the moving forward toward commitment, moving away from something here and this Hierophant energy. And that's what I want to tell you here in the naughty corner. Everybody's like, what the heck's the naughty corner? Well, not everybody. If you watch my readings, you know. And as I said, it's just your person's energy. That's what I got to tell you. This Eight of Pentacles, so much going on. There are those seeds again. Look, there's 8 here, but we know in this particular energy, especially, that that's not what your person was doing here. It's very slow moving. They've been non-committal. You've been waiting. Things have not been aligned. We know that. And the 4 areas of stability here in the overall energy: physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. For a lot of you, it's all of them: emotional, spiritual, physical, and mental. For some of you, it's the emotional and possibly the spiritual. For a lot of you too, it's just about the physical energy of where you're going to be and also what your person has been putting in. We see that here in the 8 of Pentacles, that your person was not. Again, that 8, guys, really strongly connected to Gaia energy, also strongly connected to Saturn. And again, that Saturn and the Venus and Neptune energy here, but taking that Venus and, boy, putting it together with the Saturn here really is that energy. It's kind of I want to say it's like the breakup. It's the separation energy. So we see that here, and that's also why that separation was going on. This is the Eight of Pentacles, of course, is your person wasn't putting in the work, was not committing, but also was not putting in the work and the time to move the blocks out of the way with you that you were doing. You were just trying to make it work, try to talk to your person, discuss some of these issues that involve another person or a person in their head, or familiar energy for some of you. That's an actual location. And yeah, you're very emotional inside, but here it's coming out, you're fed up. So it's coming out in kind of a roar. Leo energy, by the way. And that is that Leo energy behind it. That is the roar. That is the lion's roar here, roaring, saying, that's it. Let's make this decision. You make this decision because I might make it for myself, Scorpio's person. And yeah, look, excuse me, wow, that throat chakra was really strong. Gemini, Virgo, that's you, I feel, coming through, by the way. And we see here in the Queen of Wands, your person, I feel like, has been not sleeping so great. There's a really strong nocturnal energy here. By the way, I'm really feeling, for some reason, I'm just getting a really strong vibe right now of Capricorn energy. That's not going to be for everyone, but I needed to send that through. But this late night energy of your person here wanting to face all this pressure, but they haven't been. We see that. It's what's interesting too is they're trying to send that through, that that's what they want. Look, here in the Eight of Pentacles. But you also see them working away, kind of like, it's sort of like this. I almost feel like that's what they were doing for a long time. Just coasting, not committing, not facing some of the pressures that were really affecting you. Whether that is about the distance, the location, the cultural, religious differences, the family energy, whatever that is, because the combinations are there, but they're a little different for everybody here. But your person now here with this Queen of Wands coming through saying, yeah, I want to face this. I really, really do. I'm a lot more clearer. They're very energetically attracted to you, physically attracted to you. You both are, actually. But it's really strong that your person is wanting to come here. Now, I gotta say, they were not really taking responsibility as well for some of the stuff that was going on. Now, of course, they're not going to be in charge of other people's emotions too. However, how they're affecting your person and how they did not commit, how they did not talk, how they ghosted you, that came through really strong. Not committed, a lot of the breadcrumbing going on. They weren't owning up to that. They were kind of like blaming other things. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, it's that. Yeah. That's what I'm hearing here. Not taking responsibility. And I see you being really fed up, Scorpio. I do feel that they want to, and stop blaming everybody else or blaming this other whatever situation this is. We see the two of you are attracted to each other a lot, not just physically, but you are moths to a flame here. It's very, very clear. And I feel that your person is really sending out those vibes right now, I want to say. So it can be they've already come to you. It can very much be that they are. You're very energetically exchanging a lot of energy right now, and they're very energetically attracted to you. And as we approach this full moon, Scorpio, I'm wondering here, they're coming here with this pentacle and saying, yeah, I'm ready now. You know, let's work on this together, because that's the other thing. There's a lot of Gaia energy here, and I'm feeling the Empress here. I'm going to get my Crow Tarot deck, I think, today, just to see if she wants to come down, or possibly the counterpart to the Hierophant as well. But I am really feeling that the energy here. Anyway, and by the way, the Mercury energy here is really strong, and that's why I feel also coming through here in the opalite. And that's why I feel that right now, or maybe even just this month, it's already happened or it's happening, that your person comes with some type of communication and wants to talk about this. Or it can even be you, Scorpio, because you are bubbling up, I want to say. This lion's roar, interesting. You've been trying to get him to talk, but I feel you roaring through that. Having the confidence now, and also just saying, yeah, wait, I've taken enough of this. I really need you to talk to me. So it can be some of you, maybe even traveling to, or possibly, hello, there goes the camera, excuse me, that happens. Not going to be for everyone is what I want to say, because I also feel your person here. I'm really drawn to you. As I said, like a moth to a flame, the energy is really strong. And in that 8 of Pentacles here, they're holding on to it, wanting you to see that. I do feel, again, that there was this sort of do going on for a while, and that's that past energy coming through. But we see them here coming and saying, look, this reunion energy here, it's almost like a laurel wreath kind of built up here in the garden. What are you doing in the garden? You're planting here, you're planting seeds, you're working, you're germinating them, and then you're going to harvest them. You're going to look and you're going to get the fruits of all the labor. For some of you, that might even mean what you didn't get or what you might still want. Not for everybody, but marriage comes through really strong with the Hierophant card. Am I saying to you, hey, your person's coming and they're going to admit what they've been hiding and what they haven't been dealing with and the blame, and they're going to come and ask you to marry them? I'm not. Can it be for someone? Maybe it can. They have a lot of regret. They were listening to other people, whether it was quite literally or it's just in their head here. There is a loyalty. There is a very strong family loyalty going on here. Very family oriented. That's a great thing, actually. Family oriented person. And that's maybe why some of you are still here. It's something that you're really wanting. But for some of you, yeah, well, for everybody, it's been tied to some not so great things for the connection, because there has been some meddling, I want to say, okay? But also, yeah, maybe there was a break or something that was talked about with marriage that was not followed through. So yeah, it can be for some of you that is what they're coming here with the Hierophant card and saying, yeah, I have a lot of regret here. I'm ready I want to come together. Union. This can sometimes be about union. And also we see here with the Ace of Pentacles, it's almost like a laurel wreath kind of built the garden. It's almost like your person here just went in and said, all right, I want to show them. I'm going to go in here. I'm going to build this garden. I'm going to open this doorway. Look, there are the mountains that they were sitting on up here in the Emperor card, and saying, look, I'm down now. I'm coming down from this. I know I have been, really kind of, well, strong and a little too authoritative, some ego really strong here, not taking action, hiding some things emotionally, mentally. I was not really feeling that strong enough or stable to admit some things and face some things and commit, also strong enough to commit the way you wanted. But now I'm coming off my throne here, and I've built this garden for us. Look, the throne is up there. I built this garden. Here's the pentacle coming out of nowhere. Do you want this union? Do you want, maybe for some of you, marriage? So yeah, does it come through? It does. Is it for everyone? No, it's not, guys. It's just not. But we see here also that what's interesting is the Hierophant is kind of like the DNA, I want to say. It's the DNA of everything. So it's almost like before the seed. It's like, here's the before the seed, then there's the seed, and then there's the Emperor, who also kind of takes it and forms it and decides where it's going to go. They have been doing that, and you've been fighting it kind of quietly, which you're not going to do anymore. And I do feel that Empress energy too, if it's something you wanted, and then this is, yeah, kind of the DNA, as I said, and there's the seed. And that is your person coming off of that throne, off of that mountain, and saying, okay, I'm not going to try to control everything. I'm only going to control what I can and let go of the rest. And yeah, this is a fated, destined connection. It's very clear. Fate and destiny do intersect with free will. Choices, controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. Can you control location? Yeah. Does it feel like sometimes some people can't because they're really tied to their family or where they are or what somebody else thinks, or maybe even can't move? For those of you on a twin flame journey, that's not for everyone, but that's for someone here for sure. It's coming through. It's here. And so, yeah, can this be about that? It can very much, but it can also simply be about releasing a lot of these blocks, releasing a lot of these things that were your person was just holding on to, not wanting to take responsibility here, and being ready to do that and wanting to come along and say, yeah, I'm admitting how much I want this. I'm admitting to what I wasn't doing. Do you want to do this? And Scorpio, that really is the answer to the question, isn't it? Or that is the, what am I saying? That is the question. That is the question, and the answer is going to lie within you and what it is that you want to do. How fed up are you? How connected do you feel? Controlling what you can, letting go of what you can't. You've been doing that. You're ready now to say, okay, yeah, I'm ready to move forward regardless, whether you're coming with me or not. And I do feel your person here wants to come with you. It's just whether, for some of you, whether they can. This bolting, we do see that bolt here down in the Two of Wands. And yeah, for some of you, it's not about that. They're able to move, but they've been controlling it and stopping themselves. Okay, Scorpio, I want to, oh my gosh, did you see what I just did? I just realized when I said your name, I went like this, almost like, yeah, the claws from a scorpion. Okay, wow. I'm feeling that, guys, on a level. And Scorpio, obviously, you're coming through here, and I gotta tell you, it's really this emotional energy, the water. You live in the divine, like Pisces and like Scorpio. You're all family. You live in the divine. You have that exterior, but you're really soft and beautiful on the inside. And right now, I just feel like, and that's the clank of my rings. Interesting. I do feel like they're kind of coming out. There has been conflict and instability. So before I get into your oracle, because that's where I was heading, I do want to say just be careful of having this conversation this month, if possible, if you can control that, because not everybody can. Just because I already feel the passion between you and the communication that hasn't happened, that is just really buried. And that Mercury energy and the conflict and in the instability is really, yes, I do feel the change here, but a lot is coming out now. And I feel like that's coming from your side, and your person is maybe used to your interactions in a particular way and might be, yeah, I just feel like they're going to be taken back. And I feel like you guys are going to maybe, it could lead to other things. I'm going to leave it at that. But I do feel a lot of passionate energy, and that's also in the way of communication. And I feel like you're just, a big release here. And your person might not even see it coming. Okay, I'm going to stop there. But yeah, don't forget, Mercury retrograde is now. Mercury retrograde is until the 1st of October. That full moon on the 10th is kind of an important time should you have that conversation then. And for some of you, you might be approaching that now, the last full moon of the summer, and really already have made up your mind. Some of you might be saying, yeah, I'm going here. I'm leaving them bolted down with their ideas, their beliefs, possibly another person or just people in their head, whatever. And I'm going to go. I'm going to take this wand myself, and I'm going to go, because we see that in the Strength card too. Loving myself, respecting myself, because I've had enough, and I'm taking that and I'm out of here. Is it easy? No. It's a very deep connection. Is that for everyone? No, it's not. But some of you, boy, I hear that. Okay, let's move on here. Before we do, I just want to talk a little bit more about the opaline, really connected to Mercury. This is Libra energy, but Cancer also comes through. Really emotional. It's like kind of communicating emotionally, trying to align everything. It's really connected to spiritual, physical, mental, emotional alignment. We see that here. We see it everywhere, as I talked about. For some of you, everything's not aligning, wasn't aligning, and you've had it. For others, there are a few things that are missing, but they're real key. One of those is communication, and you're ready to talk to your person. I feel like you're ready to just lighten your emotional burdens. You're hoping the same from your person. I'm hoping that you get that, but I see here that you really have a lot to say. Stay grounded here, you guys. This really is a time of transition, I feel, in this connection. And yeah, just expressing your thoughts, but staying grounded in that you yeah, just staying true to yourself and what it is that you want to say, not getting carried away with all those emotions that you've been burying that you want to release now. So be careful again with communication, guys. All right, let's get into your oracle cards. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What do you want to show our Scorpios? Sun, moon, rising, Venus signs. Please show us the card or cards. Aho. No, that's not clear. That's very clear. Tender embrace. Oh gosh, you guys. Okay, 22. That is a master number. First of all, 22 angel numbers here. Second chances. Oh gosh, you guys. And this is going to sound funny, and I'm going to bring it in. I almost forgot. Why did I just grab this? Okay, this wants to come in. Intuitive Heart Tarot. No, Crow Tarot. That's what I just pulled. I have them both there. This is the Empress energy that I was feeling as well. Elephants, do you know elephants are Taurus? Taurians, Taurus? They're Taurus is what I want to say. And of course, we know that's the Empress energy. They're also very family oriented. They also push through the blocks. This is so much. I'm very goosebumpy here, Scorpio. This is all about the second chances. I got to tell you, it is just so strong here. And yeah, tender embrace. So I would say to you as well that this would be, look at the green. What is that? They're coming. It's really hard to see that. Almost looks like angel wings, guys. I think it might be green, really connected to that heart chakra. This is a really strong message for you from your spirit guides, your angels, and your ancestors, as what we just talked about. This emotional connection is deep. We know that. You have a really strong loyalty to each other. We see the infinity symbol there. We know the divine masculine, divine feminine energies are here in the Emperor card. The Hierophant, divine masculine, also really strong divine feminine energy, by the way, coming through in the Queen of Wands. Now, it's not just about that. We all have both energies, and really the whole point in our lives is to balance them out. So we can have, that's balancing our chakras, balancing all of our energies so that we're in alignment and we're able to live our lives in a way that gives us peace and happiness and clarity and our connections. It's really what we're after here. And with this energy, I have been feeling it's really strong that is out of alignment here. And with this connection with the elephants, it really is the loyalty that you have for each other and being willing, look at all the chakras, guys, here, to come into alignment here, and somebody back away a little bit here that might be disconnected, I want to say, from their divine feminine energy, or somebody that is a little disconnected, a little too much divine masculine energy, and which is really strong here. So I got to say that to you. This is coming together in alignment. And again, there's that loyalty to each other. And that's the thing that I think as Scorpio that has been one of the most hurtful things for you, is I do feel here that your person's loyalty was not to the connection. Okay, everything we've talked about, I'm not going to bring up the entire reading again, because if you've been here, you already know. This is deep down, this is that twin flame for some of you, for sure, soulmate connection. This is the loyalty to each other. This is the nurturing. This is the elephants take care of other elephants as well, excuse me. And I do feel that you're both really strong, very loyal family people. And Scorpio, you're one of the most loyal signs here. And this is what this is what I feel like you're saying. Yeah, this is what I've been working for. This is what I always wanted. This was my dreams and my wishes here. This is that Seven of Pentacles here coming through, the Venus and the Neptune energy. And yeah, the planet of love and that Neptune energy, which is one higher octave from Venus. It really is the planet of inspiration, I want to say, and the dreams and the fantasies and all the magical and enchanting stuff that you've been wanting. So yeah, 22, second chances. Also goals, representing what you both want. For some of you, that was a big thing, the marriage not working or not working toward that. And it is what you wanted and what you might have been hiding and not communicating, kind of silently working here. I love this for you, and I really hope that this is what we're going to be seeing here in connection, look, with this Ace of Pentacles, is your person coming off that throne and going through here. And yeah, it's still there in that mountain, building that garden and coming here and offering that pentacle. But again, be careful too, because this is just what we were talking about, of needing to come together that way and communicate effectively and calmly and not so passionately that it's this, you know what I mean? That it's like the energies are just butting heads, because there's a lot of butting heads. We see the ram here. And we know that too. Your person's, it's been really like this. But deep down, this is what you've wanted. And deep down, I feel that this is your connection. This is that infinity connection, guys, the soulmate connection. And for some of you on the twin flame journey, either way. And the goal again is to balance the divine feminine and the divine masculine energies within ourselves and within our partnerships, our relationships, everything in our lives, so that they're in alignment. Are they always in alignment and working perfectly when we do? No, of course not. But that is the goal. And once we've reached that space, even if it's just for a millisecond, we can always find our way back. We can always leave breadcrumbs and trails to the path of how we got there. Okay, now that's bringing through Jimmy LaFave song, the beauty of you leads to the path of you. I think I'm saying the lyric wrong. Let's see if it comes down today, but that's coming through. And that's a beautiful message already to come through, because Jimmy LaFave was a friend of mine who has passed away, beautiful songwriter, and one of those spirits, souls, guys, that is just connected. He would have made a great reader. I just tell you that. So he's definitely here today in your reading. Let's see if the Empress wants to come through. Maybe the High Priestess, maybe neither. It really doesn't matter. But I do feel drawn to pick up this deck. So what would you like to show our Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs? Anyone here, please show us the card, or cards as it may be. Aho. Okay, is that for us? No, it's not. That doesn't feel like it's for us, guys. That's it. Okay, that's the card. What is here? It is the Justice card. Okay, that's not surprising, actually. Libra energy. It's about the two of you. And yeah, this is so much of what is going on here now. Your person to own up to the stuff here. And by the way, twin flame soulmate energy, and as we know, the balance. We've talked so much about the balance. And this being about, this is Libra energy, as I said, and this is everything. It's balancing spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional here. It's so important, the spiritual being a heavy leaning on the spiritual, which we see here, and heavy on the emotional, and needing to communicate that. A lot of communication here, guys. And also, it is the Justice card, and 11, which is a master number, as you know, an angel number about new beginnings. But that also is coming to that too, and that's the partnership, and that's the balance. That is what we see here, and that's also the duality, making light from the dark, transmuting the negative into positive. There's work here to be done. It's real clear, and your person's really going to need to own up to some things, some apologies, some forgiveness, some calmness when you communicate, and it can even lead to something pretty big here. But I know some of you might be saying, yeah, that's all nice and everything, but I think I'm done. It's all just a dream for me. I hear that, because also connected, I got to tell you, interestingly enough, connecting to that Saturn energy also is the illusions, I want to say, and also to the Neptune energy. Excuse me, the Neptune energy here is, some of you are saying, yeah, I'm awake. I'm waking up now. I'm done. I'm fed up. This was all a dream for me. It's not going to be for everyone, but okay, we're going to stop there. I'm going to get one more. Please show us the card or cards. And that's yours. It is the Sun card. This is Leo energy, also connected to the source. Interesting, because we did not see the Empress. We did not see the High Priestess. I could continue shuffling here and see. I really don't want to. I don't need to. They're already here. In particular, the Empress. I'm not so sure that the High Priestess, kind of by default here with the Hierophant, but really for sure the Empress. We see the Empress here, and for me, it's coming through here. But the Sun card, guys, that is the source. One might say God, your God, the universe. And yeah, look at that. Wow, guys, the awakening here and the realizations and being able to come to that outcome together is a big deal. And as I said, for some of you, even if you are deciding to move on, this is in your reading. So you might just be even hearing some things that you want to hear. Your person might just be admitting that, yeah, I wasn't committing. I'm not able to let that go. I want to tell you that. I was holding on to that, whatever. You might get what you need for those of you even moving on here. You do have the Sun card, and that is a great outcome. And for those of you wanting to come back together with your person, this is also a really great outcome. And I love this. And we see all the wake-up energy here and the connection to Source, God, your goddess, the universe. What is that for you? What is that for your person? Because look at that. It's really strong in this reading here. Okay, guys, I think I want to actually get one more oracle card, and then we're going to get into your messages from their higher self. Please show us the card. Okay. This has been such a busy card. My gosh, the roots of abundance. Yeah, it's looking pretty great, Scorpio. I got to say, if this is what you're wanting, there is that 2 again. This is the partnership. This is things balancing out. This is the duality, the light from the darkness. You see all of the stars here illuminating the way, taking that dark and the duality, the darkness to the light. That's what I want to say, the transformative energy and the butterflies. And we see the connection here. That is really strongly, for me, connected to the 6 of Cups. Scorpio, that's your energy. And that is the connection for some of you as children, not for everyone. For those of you on a past life journey, twin flame journey, you're here. And anyway, for everyone here at this reading, this is about the strong connection that you have. And the roots here, the roots of abundance. And that is long term, is what I want to say. It's slow moving. It's been hard. If you're wanting to wait to get to that long-term energy with your person, look where the Sun card is on the Ace of Pentacles. Then yeah, I see it here. Is it going to take a lot of work? It is. A lot of forgiveness. Yeah, for sure. Some calm conversations. The loyalty is there. There's a lot to work with here. But yeah, everybody, you make your decision. You have free will. You have free will. And always trust yourself. Trust your intuition, your gut instincts. Those are your guardian angels. Okay, guys, I'm going to channel love messages from their higher self. What do they want to say that they might not have been able to say? How did I even exist before you? Yeah. Is this yours? No, but these 2 are. Yes, I think of you constantly. Oh, yeah, look at that. It's hard to face the truth. Yeah, really, like I said, for some of you, that's the biggest thing. And you're sick of it. I'm here. Okay. And that's also coming through with that 5 of Cups. That's the regret. I'm still checking up on you. Okay. I'm going to steal this, by the way. This space is what I want to say. That is the Gemini energy coming through. And yeah, that's maybe even for both of you, I have to say. I'm making a plan to come to you. That's also not surprising. We met for a reason. It's the serendipity coming through. Look, wanting to be right here with the infinity symbol. This is yours. I love you. Wow, guys. Okay, connecting here with the Sun card. Also really close to this tender embrace. Look at the hearts coming off. Look at the stars here too. Yeah, the duality here as well. The illuminating the darkness to the light. Coming out of that. You're ready. You're ready in this 5 of Cups. Some of you are coming out of that and you're going, yeah, well, I'm out. Some of you are coming out of that and saying, okay, let's head here because there is the light here. Let's head here, but there's a lot of buts, I know. I trust that the universe will bring us together. Okay, so things are starting to get covered up. That happens. I do apologize. I am so sorry. Speaking of apologies, yeah, been waiting for that. I'm putting it here. So much Mother Earth energy here. It's all my fault. I don't know. I don't often say, yeah, it's all their fault, but I don't think it's all their fault, but they're playing a big part in this, I have to say. And if you're a cross-watcher, I'm sorry, I still love you too. But I have to warn you, when you're cross-watching, you might hear things that you don't love, okay? That's just the nature of it. I don't know why I'm holding that up. These are definitely yours. I miss you. I wish you were mine. Look, wanting to be right here with a tender embrace. Forever is a long time, but I wouldn't mind spending it by your side. I hope you still love me. Wow. Wow, look, it's going right here, just covering up the Justice a little, right next to the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. You looking at your germinated seeds there and saying, yeah, I don't know. It's time. It's time for you to, yeah, you want to speak. I really feel you wanting to speak. You've been trying to get your person to speak and you want to hear them, but it might be one of those conversations too where you're like, no, just wait a minute. I have something to say. I'm building up the strength and courage to contact you. Now that's you, okay? That's also you. It's coming through real strong there. It connected immediately for me. That's your person too. Yeah, for sure. They come through here. They are. You're holding up, they're holding their mouth open here. They're trying here, guys. Are they going to be in time? That's the question. Are they going to be in time? Because you're fed up. You're fed up. Can you forgive me? Wow. Our souls are connected. Yeah, look, I'm putting it here. Things are getting covered here, guys. I'm so sorry about that. I really want you back in my life. Okay. You have changed me for the better. Let's give them a last chance. Last chance. That is a flyer. What is their last chance? Message from their higher self. I thought that I knew how to love until I met you. Wow. Yeah, you're very loyal. You're so loyal, Scorpio. Okay, by the way, I have a Scorpio rising. Do you guys know that? Yeah, I don't talk about my chart very often, but just thought that would be interesting for you. Let's look at your love song messages, channeled song messages, messages from your person's higher self, from their higher self through song. Your songs can come through for the two of you, a song of relevance to you. Can also be nothing you recognize comes down, or a song you don't even like. It's about the message in it, whether it's a sentiment, and I love you, a regret, singing an apology, or it's something that you connect with, one word, a location, something that even I can't decipher. And if you ever feel you're sending the song, then please go with that. And it has been very strong in readings as of late, the connection to music. So there are messages here for you for sure. One already coming through, as you know, with the Jimmy LaFave. Let's see if it's wanting to come down. And even as I wander, I'm keeping you in sight. Look at this one in a minute. You're a candle in the window on a cold, dark winter's night, and I'm getting closer than I ever thought I might. REO Speedwagon, can't fight this feeling. Well, I don't care who's right or wrong. Chris Christopherson helped me make it through the night. This is pushing its way off. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I love you even more than I did before, but darling, what can I do? Crying Roy Orbison. Oh, once in your life you find someone who will turn your world around, bring you up when you're feeling down. Yet nothing can change what you mean to me, Bryan Adams, Heaven. There is a very strong connection here, guys. But I know, Scorpio, some of you are saying, yeah, but I've just been so patient. I need to go take care of myself. A lot of healing energy here. And just that message through, if you're on a twin flame journey, that is your cue to surrender and heal, guys, for those of you that are on the journey. Well, my love, my darling, I've hungered for your touch, a long, lonely time. And time goes by so slowly, and time can do so much. Are you still mine? I need your love. I need your love. The Righteous Brothers, Unchained Melody. This is a question I feel that's being asked. Also really connected to the hunger moon coming up here, the last full moon of the summer, this particular time. And are you watching this later? Hello. There goes the camera again. As I was saying when it cut me off, if you're watching this much later after the full harvest moon, fruit moon, barley moon, hungry ghost moon has passed. What happened around then? Because there's just such a strong energy that something is going down. Maybe I didn't love you quite as often as I could have. And maybe I didn't treat you quite as good as I could have. Willie Nelson always on my mind. Yeah. And that was flying. Look at these. I thought I knew just who I was and what I do, but I was wrong. That's very true. 1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. 1 minute you're gone, Bruce Springsteen. That is very true, especially for those of you that are going. I'm calling you. Can't you hear me? I'm calling you, Jeff Buckley. It can be an actual phone call for some of you. That will not be for everyone, because this is also connected to the Queen of Wands, and that's kind of the moth to the flame. That's the energy. You're very energetically connected to each other, and your person, it's real strong right now. Coming up here in particular to that full moon, but it's going beyond that. Take my breath away, my love. Take my breath away, my love. Take my breath away, my love, my love. Take my breath away. Take my breath away, Berlin. This is being pushed off. I don't know why the sky is so blue, and I don't know why I'm so in love with you. But if there were no music, then I would not get through. I don't know why I know these things, but I do. I don't know why Sean Colvin. Really strong musical connection here, Scorpio. Tingle to his bones. 'Twas then he felt alone, and wished that he'd gone straight, and watched out for a simple twist of fate. There is the fated connection. We know, simple twist of fate, Bob Dylan, and how your person changed the direction of that for some of you. That has been really hurtful, that you're really frustrated, and some of you really over now. I love it when you listen, because you are the soul that powers my song. Stars made of you, Lucas Nelson. Boy, guys, that's the hope coming through. Aquarius energy coming through. Also, the musical connection coming through. My gosh, the connection to the divine. Stars are a direct connection to the divine here. So your person having some understanding of what this connection is and what they may lose or may have even lost for some of you based on their ego and their pride and not being committed and not being, maybe strong enough is the wrong word, but not facing up to taking some of the blame and facing up to maybe someone or something here in their culture, religion that has been really controlling things, holding them back. This is the wild card, because I will wait. I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you, and I will wait for you. I will wait, Mumford & Sons. Okay, last chance. Last chance. There it is. You're shining. I can see you. You're smiling. That's enough. I'm holding on to you like a diamond in the rough, like a diamond in the rough. Diamond in the rough, Sean Colvin. Wow. Okay, so we did not see the Jimmy song, but it made its way in, so it's here anyway. Okay, guys, let's actually get one more, because I just want to see if it's wanting. Okay, and it has arrived. Look. Okay, Jimmy makes his way into your reading. Now twice, this is a validation. Here he came in, and this is the lyric that I couldn't get it right. In the middle of the night, just to question what is wrong and what is right. Oh my gosh, so goosebumpy. That's the Queen of Wands energy. I feel a really strong nocturnal energy here, guys. Your person maybe getting time at night, whatever, but they're up thinking a lot more. I'm going to read this again. In the middle of the night, just let me set these down. In the middle of the night, just to question what is wrong and what is right. I find my answers. It's always true. The path leads to the beauty of you. The beauty of you, Jimmy LaFave. Yeah, this was coming in a long time ago. How long ago? How long is the reading? It came in very early, and here it is, a validation. It leads to you. The question is also that sun energy, the path there. Are you still going to be there? Okay. Whew, very goosebumpy and beautiful, Scorpio. I love channeling for you. The Tarot Closet, channel love messages from their higher self. Then we're going to pull a fairy stone and close your reading. Okay, these are together here. There's 3, those are yours, and these came down together. I'm waiting for the right time. That's also that 2 of Wands there with your person. Please never give up on us. Also the Ace of Pentacles. Now these 3 came down together. This middle is generally telling me what's going on. I am afraid you will reject me. Yeah, wow. It's very strong because some of you just might, even if it's not forever. You might just initially even because you're really hurt, but you're kind of mad too now. I'm sending you telepathic messages, really connected to Mercury too, guys. Very, very connected. Also to that 5. Yeah, and your person is. Give me time. I think that they've had enough time here. You are so beautiful, trying to win you over with some sweet talk. My world is dark without you. That star energy coming through. I received your telepathic messages. Yeah, they're flying between you. You've been sending some messages telepathically that, yeah, I can't repeat for some of you. I'm sorry I ran. Yeah. I'm hiding my true feelings. Yeah, we know that. It's super strong here. And yeah, there's that hungry ghost moon situation. Interesting. So that might be coming through in this conversation. It's really hard living without you. Please forgive me. I think that how many times has this come down? I think it came through in the messages several times. This is yours. You deserve so much more. Okay, are you seeing that? There's some over there, but they're not with these. Look. This wanting to show itself first. I love you. You are my biggest wish. I have so many regrets. It's all over here, the regrets that they have. Really strong in the 5 of Cups, but it's everywhere. And these are also yours, look. These 3 coming down, and this was at the top of the deck. You're my other half. Twin flame energy, yes. Not for everybody, though. But your person is a soulmate, that's for sure. Okay, and these 3... I think we're going to stop here. I don't feel good enough for you. Look, you deserve so much more. So many songs remind me of you. This is there's a lot of energy here. The music connection, excuse me. Playlists, just hearing stuff, your person hearing songs, thinking of you. We know they're checking up here. Both of you, the connection to music is super strong. And it's collectively very strong. But for you in particular, don't ever change. Okay, guys, I'm going to get a fairy stone. I do not look. I've moved them into my bowl. Let me see. Whoa. Oh, gosh. Is this what I think it is? I think this might be... Wait. Yeah, interesting. Okay, look. It's the clouds. I don't know if you can see that with the lightning bolt. What does lightning do? Well, it can cause a fire. It strikes out of nowhere. It can cause a fire. What is fire? Fire is a destroyer. What comes after the fire? Regeneration. That is the Mars influence, I have to say to you. The red planet really connected to Aries and you, Scorpio. Beginnings and endings. And what comes after the fire is a regeneration, a restart. Your person really wanting that. Here, really strong connection to spirituality that they're also, and I gotta say, this was really strong also in Cancer's energy. It can be you. I know you're on a spiritual journey. That's not even a question coming through if your person is a Cancer. But also your person is having a bit of an awakening here. And yeah, the cloud also really connected to illusions, connected to the divine. Of course, some indecisiveness has been really strong on your person's part. And for you with those illusions we talked about here in the 7 of Pentacles, which is connecting with that Neptune energy that some of you are saying, yeah, it's just, I was delusional. I'm hearing for some of you that you might go. Do not feel that for everyone, okay? I need to be clear about that. But this is also exactly what we see here, and I'm going to pull it out and make a mess. This is what comes after the storm. after the clouds, after the lightning caused the fire, after the thunderbolt, which for some could have been a tower moment, the actual, for some of you, a real strong disagreement, okay? We'll leave it at that. And the fire and the burning it out, it's burned out, and the ground is way more fertile, regeneration. I kept seeing the Empress here, and she did come through in tender embrace, and she's here anyway. She's with the Emperor. It's the counterpart. And that Ankh here is the divine masculine and divine feminine energy. That's the yin yang there. And this is the after the storm, it's the sun. So is this what you're wanting? Because there is a lot of potential here, but I know it's not everybody wants to go. You've been waiting a long time to have this conversation with your person. Some of you have been telling them off telepathically. Maybe I'll make that the title of the video. Okay, I'm being silly. I won't. Anyway, I'm going to stop now. This has gone on long, I realize. Scorpio, I love you very much. I wish you love, light, all things good. My honor to channel for you, as always. Make sure you have your notifications on. You're subscribed to the channel. I do not have a schedule. I tried for the year I've been here, a little over a year, and I just can't get it together. I just have too much going on. So your best way to know when I'm uploading is to have your notifications on and practice your beautiful patience, because I know I'm not getting them out fast enough, but I do try. I do love you. They will come. Your readings you'll be getting 2 a month again, lots of other content, and lots of surprises coming really super soon. I'm working on them right now. So yeah, community for all of us. Also some free giveaway, some readings I'm going to be giving away, lots of things going on. So make sure you are connected to me here on my channel. Also, of course, if you like the reading, liking it really helps grow the channel, helps grow our soul family. Sharing it with anyone you think might enjoy my readings. Please feel free to comment away. Comments are on. They're on forever. They're just going to be on. They're moderated, but they're on. So chat away. And yeah, that's it. I love you very much, Scorpio. Take very good care of yourselves, and I look forward to seeing you at your next reading. Bye.